Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here. Today I have a bit of a discussion. This is not something I typically do on my channel in regards to the topic at hand here. Um, the past few months and even past few years, a lot of different controversies have come up around anime, and I typically don't cover them on my channel just because I sort of just stick to reactions and discussions about shows that I cover. Um, but something happened yesterday on Twitter. When I say something happened, it's not something major or earth-shattering. This is just a typical debate that kind of flares up from time to time. Um, and there was a tweet, and I want to share my opinion on this tweet because there's a lot to kind of digest, and I have other things I want to share related to this tweet. I'm not going to share the name of the individual who shared this. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen this tweet. If you're anime fans and you're on Twitter, probably a lot of people talking about this, and I just kind of want to give my opinion. The tweet says, if all your common knowledge of anime is Demon Slayer, Naruto, Inuyasha, Bleach, One Piece, Fate, Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Gundam, My Hero Academia, Yu-Gi-Oh!, and Ghost in the Shell, then you are not an anime fan. Normies can stay the F out of anime. And I said F, but they said the expanded version of that. So basically, this individual is saying, if you watch all these normal mainstream shows, and that's all you watch, you're not an anime fan. First of all, I think that's ridiculous. I think you can be a fan of anime if you only watch 4 or 5 animes and you truly enjoy them and you love them. You can say, yeah, I'm a fan of anime. I respect the medium and I have a great time watching it. You could be a fan. It doesn't matter what shows you watch are niche. If you've watched 10 anime or 100, you can be a fan of something. Like, you guys see me wearing this hat all the time. It's a Minnesota Vikings hat. 90% of the year, I'm not watching their games. They only play one time a year. But I watch them. I'm a fan of them. I root for them, and I enjoy the experience. Being a fan of something isn't based on quantity or length of time invested into something. And so, in the sense, I just think that this is a bit ridiculous to say that if you only watch those shows, you're not a fan of anime, because I simply think that's not true. I started watching anime back in 2015, 2015. And I've watched maybe 60 total different anime, if not a little bit more. Definitely a lot less than some, but more than others. But yeah, I consider myself an anime fan. Obviously, that's the soul of my channel. I cover My Hero Academia and some other shows like Attack on Titan and stuff. But yeah, I'm an anime fan, and they come in all shapes and sizes. So just in short, to start with, I disagree with this individual. Now, I respect that this person shared their opinion, and based on the responses, they said, "Hey, look, share my opinion. You're not changing my mind. That's how I feel, and that's okay." I'm not out to say like you shouldn't have shared this or anything. I'm just saying I personally view that view of the whole situation as wrong. But this basically stemmed a lot of various discussions on Twitter. I don't have a huge presence on Twitter, but I kind of monitor things sometimes just for fun. Of people saying about gatekeeping. Gatekeeping being like essentially people claiming that like, oh, you should watch dub or sub, or you shouldn't watch mainstream or whatever. People trying to say that what you're watching or how you're watching it is wrong. Gatekeepers essentially view themselves as they put themselves in a position to dictate how things should be done in regards to different fandoms and anime and just whatever the case may be. And basically the whole debate right now on Twitter is, it's not even a debate. Most people are saying that gatekeeping is bad. And I vastly agree with that. I think that a lot of people out there are they take it upon themselves to be controlling over everything and different fandoms, and I just it bothers me. And I haven't talked about it a lot on my channel because I don't typically just talk about the things that are trending in these debates because I never really cared to. But this one kind of annoyed me a little bit, that to say you don't like anime because whatever. And this kind of leads to other things I wanted to talk about. And it's one aspect of gatekeeping, which I don't even know if you could call gatekeeping, because it's more so defending your beloved fandom from people who only intend to do harm. And what do I mean by that? So as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of My Hero Academia. I do reactions to the episodes, and I do reactions to the manga chapters, and even Vigilantes, the spinoff. So yeah, I'm very much ingrained in the fandom of My Hero Academia. I could tell you so many different random facts about the show. I talk with the fans all the time in my Discord. By the way, link in the description if you want to join. That's not the point. So yeah, I'm in the fandom. But I'm in no way a gatekeeper. I respect everyone's opinion. I think that being diverse is what makes being a fan of something so fun, because your opinions are different than others. And that's why you have debates and you have discussions. And that's what keeps everything going in the downtime where you don't have your show going on, or you're waiting a week for the new chapter. Like that, the fandom is the heartbeat of everything. And the one aspect of gatekeeping, again, if you can even call it this, is when you have an individual coming in to do harm. Now, doubling back to My Hero, Kohei Horikoshi, the creator of My Hero Academia, over the years has gotten a lot of flack from people who most of the time claim themselves to be fans. They come in outraged about something. It could be the way a character was drawn. It could be the decision of what the creator is making into a canon ship. Shipping is a whole different discussion, because that's a lot of stuff there. Essentially, people will come in and they'll harass the creator. They'll send threats. They'll try to rally people to say that, how dare this creator do this to the anime or the show? How dare they? It's wrong. That's the definition of toxicity. That is people who really, truly, I feel, at the end of the day, aren't really fans of the anime. They're more fans of being in the spotlight, causing controversy. They feed on the attention. Not only that, but you're targeting someone who is simply creating something that so many people love and enjoy. And you're drawing unnecessary hate toward those people. I'm using Horikoshi as an example because that's the one I'm most familiar with in terms of the situations that he's been in with fans and outcry and stuff like that. He's gotten a lot of backlash on how certain women characters are drawn, or like in the shipping community, that people are mad if he didn't make a character like another character, or whatever the case may be. But essentially, you have people go on rants and say, how dare this person do this? And they'll try to rally everyone around them, and don't even care if they hurt people's feelings. And you see all the time in discussions. They call people idiots. They belittle them. If they don't agree with them, it's their mentality is either my way or the highway, you know? And doubling back to what I said, the one aspect of gatekeeping, if you can call it that, that's okay, is when you clearly there's someone out just bulldozing through the fandom and they don't actually care about the fandom. They may claim they're fans, but they clearly don't have respect for fans around them or the show or the creator or whatever. They're being extremely toxic and rude and just full of hate. The one time I think it's okay is when you can, first of all, rally around the people who have been picked on. The people who are clearly hurting after this bully attacked them, or whatever the case may be. Because some people are strong, like mentally and just who they are, but other people are not. And sometimes words can hurt. And if you see someone hurting, I think it's okay to swoop in and be there for them. Tell them that, hey, look, this person's clearly going off the deep end here. And don't listen to what they say. And earlier I said it's not okay to disregard people's opinions and emotions, and just to respect everyone's opinion. But when someone's clearly out to do harm, they clearly don't care about the people or emotions that they hurt, and they're directing hate at creators or whatever, I think that is okay at that time for people to say, hey, that's enough. And for everyone to point at this individual and say, hey, please stop. You're doing such harm to the fandom that we care about. And it's not right. You're not even acting like a fan. And I'm not saying to attack and belittle them the same way that they do in response. That's not what I'm saying. The way to beat a bully, especially one that's on Twitter and that you can only use words, it's not even violence, is don't retweet everything they say. Don't feed them the spotlight and just and validate their actions for, like, don't give them like the satisfaction of what they did that gave them, life or whatever. Keeping your fandom as safe and as healthy and thriving as can be, to me, that's the one aspect of gatekeeping that's kind of cool. When you have veterans of the fandom, people who are entrenched, who love every aspect, they love the debates, they love the unique individuals, everything that makes a fandom what it is, that they just look on and say, yeah, that's amazing, I love it. And then you see someone coming in like a wrecking ball, and you can tell they're not really a true fan. They're just out for themselves. It's okay to point that out and say, nope, this doesn't belong here. Because you let enough of those people in, they'll start to metastasize in the fandom and corrupt it from within. And we've seen cases of that throughout the years. And sometimes they bounce back, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they segregate, and they'll have the toxic people will be together and the normal people will be together. And I'm just kind of rambling here at this point, but just can everyone respect each other? Can we acknowledge that you don't have to watch the nichest of anime to be an anime fan? You can be an anime fan if you watch 5 anime, 10, whatever. It doesn't matter if they're all the popular mainstream ones. You respect the medium, the shows make you happy, and you can't wait for the next episode, you can't wait for the next chapter or whatever. Yeah, you're a fan. You're rooting for it, and you're having a great time, and you're discussing things with other fans. So you're not a normie, as this person tweeted. You're an anime fan. And typically, the fandom is better off having you because you're a fan, and you have discussions, you have questions. You feed the fire that is a fandom. So that's about the first section of this video, the tweet that I was referring to. The stuff that I kind of want to rant about is like attacking the creators, attacking people who disagree with your opinion, rallying people to go after the creator or people who ship one thing or another. Debates are one thing, but to straight up just say, no, you're wrong, I'm right, get out of my way. No, a lot of those people are just in it for themselves. And it's okay to identify that and to say, no, that's not okay here. Take it somewhere else. So yeah, that's all I want to say. Hope this doesn't become a controversial video of itself. I just kind of shared my opinion. But yeah, just respect your neighbor. Be honest with yourself. Enjoy your fandom, whatever the case may be. If you're a part of one fandom or 25, I don't care. Yeah, anime is great. And most of the people in it who are involved with anime are great too. Just those few people who are out to do harm, don't feed them. It's not worth your time at all. Trust me. So that's all I want to share. Leave your thoughts down below. What is your opinion on gatekeeping? Do you agree with the individual who tweeted this? Or do you feel something much different? I want to hear your thoughts down below. So until next time. This has been Mighty Gazelle, hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.